Hey guys, how are you? It's me, Carrie. Today is Thursday, and I'm really super excited because I just got a package in the mail that I've been waiting for literally over a year. I don't know that I've mentioned it on my channel before, but I am a huge, like large McHuge fan of Mystery Science Theater 3000. It is my favorite show in the whole wide world, and if you're not familiar with it, it's also shortened to MST3K. It basically is the story of a man and his robot friends who are actually like puppets, I guess, that watch really horrible, cheesy movies and they riff on them. They make comments throughout, like the funny shit that you and your best friends would say while watching like a cheesy movie. That's what they do. But it's written by, professional comedy writers and they're so hysterical. I just love it. And the show ran for 10 seasons. It originally started on KTMA, which was a local cable access channel, I believe, in Minneapolis. Then it went to the Comedy Channel, which is what Comedy Central was called back in the day. Then I think they changed the name to Comedy Central, and eventually it was moved to the Sci-Fi Channel back when it was still SCIFI, like not this ridiculous SYFY crap that they call it now. But anyway, and then it was unfortunately canceled, and I was devastated. Well, fast forward to not last year, no, 2015, end of 2015. Joel Robinson, who was the creator of the show, Joel Hodgson. His character was named Joel Robinson. Joel Hodgson is his real name, who was the creator of the show, one of the creators, decided that the show needed to be revived, and I absolutely 1000% agree. I can't believe I called him Joel Robinson, but yeah, that was his character's name, Joel Hodgson. Hodgson. Okay. Joel Hodgson decided that he wanted to start a revival of MST3K, which I was thrilled about, and he went to Kickstarter, as so many people do, and long story short, after a tireless campaign, they raised the funds needed and then some. So there's going to be a season 11 that is currently in production, I believe, or in post-production. I'm not sure if the shooting is completed yet or not. But long preamble out of the way, I was a Kickstarter backer, very proud to be, and it was the first Kickstarter campaign I ever backed, and I think I backed it at close to a $200 level, which was a big investment for me. Actually, I believe I was at like 125 or 130, because you get different perks for different levels of backing, and I wanted a lot of the perks, so I mean there was something in it for me as well as donating to this great cause. But then a literal stranger saw me. We were all like, there was a whole mess of us chatting on the Kickstarter thread and getting really excited, trying to rev up, publicity and get more people involved in the Kickstarter. And this literal stranger knew, I had mentioned, I guess, offhandedly that I wanted to get to the next level because there was like a zip drive. It wasn't called a zip drive. They called it something else that I really wanted to get, but I just couldn't afford to donate anymore. And this person, literally complete stranger, through PayPal, gave me $50 to add to my campaign contribution, which was such an incredible act of kindness. I was blown away. So I think I ended up around the $200 level, maybe a little bit less, I can't recall. But the point is, we reached a year since the Kickstarter campaign began. I think it was last November. So now we're talking about like 13, almost 14 months since the campaign ended, or began, rather. Well, began and ended because it was like a 30-day campaign. But I know there's a really long preamble. I got my first physical reward. I've gotten some digital rewards already, some classic episodes of MST3K and a couple of Riff Track shorts. Riff Tracks is basically, it was a project that began from MST3K. There were a couple different lead characters. First, Joel Hodgson as Joel Robinson. Then eventually he left the show and Michael J. Nelson took over playing, conveniently enough, Mike Nelson. He was the second guy to play the lead. And there were different characters that voiced the bots over the years. But at one point, there was like a little bit of a schism between the groups, and I don't think it was ever like meant to be like a feuding thing. I don't think there was ever any bad blood between these two different factions, but Joel, along with Mary Jo Pehl, Trace Beaulieu, J. Elvis Weinstein, and who am I forgetting? Oh my gosh. Joel? Oh, and Frank Conniff, God, okay. They split off and formed a group called Cinematic Titanic, where they basically used a similar idea, but they weren't playing characters. They were now just as themselves, and they were watching movies and riffing on them. And then 3 of the other main leads from MST3K, Michael J. Nelson, Kevin Murphy, and Bill Corbett, formed their own separate entity called Riff Tracks. And they basically do the same thing, where they do live commentary and riffing throughout the show. And there was another show called The Film Crew prior to that, prior to Riff Tracks, with the same 3 guys that basically did the same thing. So there's several different entities and configurations of people that are basically doing the same thing, which is riffing on cheesy movies. And they're all hilarious, and I love them all. And like a mom, I won't choose between my kids. I love them all for different reasons. But anyway, okay, so this is going to be a fully revamped, totally different version of the show. I mean, characters will be the same, but the voices will be different. There'll be a new lead. Jonah Ray is going to be the new lead, human. And then there'll be the I believe all the same bots, but voiced by completely different people. There'll be a new nemesis. I didn't even get into that, but it's a saga. I don't want to make this an hour-long video. If you have any other questions about MST3K, Riff Tracks, Cinematic Titanic, Film Crew, feel free to post them below. I will happily answer them. But the main gist of this was that this is my first physical reward, and I'm super stoked. This is going to be, I believe, my new MST3K t-shirt, and also some collectible postcards with art. So I'm really, really excited for this. There's going to be other things coming. Again, the zip drive that I know they call something else. I'll be getting some stickers. I will be getting, gosh, I can't even think of what else. Lots of different things, but this is the first. And I'm super stoked because I've not seen this art yet. So I'm really happy about this. I'm just, you don't even know. I'm so thrilled. I saw this big old blue pouch in my mail today, and I was like, what could that be? And then I saw it's got right on here the logo for the revival. We brought back MST3K. And I'm so stoked. And there is the Kickstarter rewards, bringbackmst3k.com. I believe you can still donate money and purchase items. I don't think the t-shirt's available, but I'm not positive about that. But there are other add-on rewards that you could, in addition to your initial pledge, you could pay additional money to buy these items, like, separately. So I think you can still go to that website. If you're into MST3K and you missed out on this whole thing, go to that website, check it out, and there may still be rewards you can purchase. But which size did I get? I got an extra large. That's what I thought, because I wanted it to be plenty big. Ah! I'm so excited. Oh, this is cool, guys. Okay. I'm looking at it backwards because I'm holding it up for you first. Let me take a look. Hold on here. Okay, that's pretty badass. The one thing I'm a little bummed about, actually, is that the transfer is completely crooked. Like, they didn't put it on straight at all. So, like, it's going to be really crooked. And that's kind of a bummer because I like things perfect, but what can you do? You know, you mass produce things, you get what you get. It may not actually be as crooked as it looked initially, but the art is super cool. This is, over here, this is Crow T Robot, one of the main characters, and this is my very favorite character, Tom Servo. And it's really, I love the colors. I think it's really, really nice, and it does have on the back. Okay, so this, I'm assuming, is not available elsewhere because it does say on the back, hashtag, we brought back MST3K, Revival League 2015 founding member. That's pretty badass. So obviously, since the campaign itself is technically over, I don't think this shirt is an add-on item that you could purchase. But yeah, this is crooked on the back too. That's a bummer, but whatever. I'm gonna have to suck it up and deal, but that's okay. But I really like this shirt. I think it's really nice. So yeah, I'm stoked. Okay, cool. And then here is also going to be, like I said, my postcards, I believe. I'm trying to do this so that you don't see my address. Okay. Oh, this is just my invoice. Oh, that's pretty cool. Okay, yeah, this has my address on it, but look at the little, look at the grow. It's a grow Santa. It's the Murphys in Carr Place, New York. Well, now you know my hometown, but that's okay. But that's pretty cool. And look at the Murphy family. Ah, I love it. That's awesome. So that's cool. I'm stoked about that. So yes, it says bring back MST3K poster, which is that's the art. I think I'm getting a poster too. That's the art that's going to appear on the poster, the t-shirt. And then my collectible postcard set. Let's see. I'm excited. Postcard set. Okay, let's see. Now, I may have some of these, actually, because these are individual episodes that I bought in the past. Actually, not individual. I bought box sets in the past. So some of these I may have already because they come in the box sets. But that is the Puma Man, which is one of my favorite episodes. Oh, I don't think I have this one. So it says Radar Secret Service, and this art is amazing. I can't remember the name of the artist who does these. Oh, and they actually have, like, stills from the movie on the back, which is really badass. I don't think I have this one. Warrior of the Lost World I do have. But see, that's okay, because now that I have duplicates of some of these, I can, like, do artsy-fartsy things with them, and I don't have to just keep them, like, pristine and perfect. Or I could do, like, a collage. Manos, The Hands of Fates, I think. No, actually, I don't remember if I have this one. Daddy-O, I know I do not have. That's cool. The Final Sacrifice, I don't think I have either. See, I have a few of them that are still on DVDs that I recorded onto VHS years ago from Sci-Fi Channel, and then at one point I had a Go Video, which was set up along with my DVD recorder in my apartment in Florida, so I was able to do VHS to DVD transfers. I can't do that anymore, unfortunately. But I know The Final Sacrifice is one that I have on DVD that I, recorded myself back in the day. So I don't think I have the actual disc, so I don't think I have this postcard. What is this one? I can't say. Master Ninja 1. Laser Blast. I think I have. Santa Claus. I don't think I have. Kitten with a Whip. I know I don't. Oh, that's funny. Look at Crow. Crow's the little saucy vixen in that one. Final Justice. I'm almost certain I do not have. And by do not have, I mean do not have the postcard. I may very well have them recorded somewhere, either on individual discs that I purchased in box sets, or that didn't happen to come with postcards, or recorded from VHS transfer. And then Danger Death Ray, I know I don't have. So these are really cool. And again, they all have, like, fun art on the back. This was a Joe Don Baker. Joe Don Baker, as far as I know, pretty much hates MST3K because they made fun of his movies. Like, there's at least 2 movies of his, Final Justice and also Mitchell, which is, yeah, quite a classic. But anyway, so altogether there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So there's a dozen postcards here. These are really nice. And they're super good quality, too. They're nice and thick. They're glossy on both sides. They're really well made. So I'm impressed with those. And I'm really glad that they came nice and safely sealed in this little bag. They're in perfect condition. So yeah, I'm a little, like I said, I'm a little bit bummed that my t-shirt looks like the design is kind of crooked. But I guess I'm just going to have to suck that up, buttercup, and deal. Then I also have one more envelope here that I got. This is from Satellite of Love, LLC. If you can see that right there. The name of the spaceship that they live on in space is called the Satellite of Love. So I think that's really cute that they named a corporation that. This should be, I believe, my membership card. One of the perks at a certain level was that you got a membership card. It was just a printable one, though, that you could do on your home computer. But I wanted, like, the official, like, laminated, plasticky, good one with a little seal. This is the Gizmonic Institute, which is where the original baddies on MST worked. Again, it's a long, long story, but that's really cool. It's like a little foil seal. And this was an additional add-on reward that I purchased later when it became available, because I didn't want to just have the crappy printable card. I wanted the actual really nice card. So, okay, let me make sure I'm not showing my address here. Okay, that's on top. So let me cover that up. Hold on. Okay, but this is the letter that came with it, with my official MST card. I love it. And I will read the letter really quickly. It says, Dear MST3K Revival League founding member, enclosed, please find your official MST3K Revival League membership card and an official seal for your downloadable membership certificate. Okay, so that's what the seal is for. Gotcha. We've printed your official MST3K Revival League ID number on front, but you'll need to write your own name on the back because we didn't know what name you'd want printed on it. That makes sense, because sometimes people want, like, you know, nicknames or whatever. Once you've written your name, be sure to keep it with you at all times. You never know when it might come in handy. In any case, I will always be grateful that you joined in to help us bring back MST3K. It's been really wonderful to return to Mystery Science Theater after so many years, and I think you'll be proud of what we made together. I'm so happy you decided to be a part of this. Cheers and thanks, Joel Hodgson, December 2016. And then it's got the card at the bottom, and it says instructions for using your MST3K Revival League membership card. Remove card from letter. Insert card into pocket or wallet, and show as needed. That's pretty cool. I want to try to tear this off really carefully because I'd like to save the letter, because I'm a dork and I save everything. Okay, it came off really nicely. So let me give you a better look at the card, and it's actually really nicely made. It is laminated, like plasticky. And that is the front. There is my official backer number, 33,512. And on the back, it shows... I'll read it first and I'll show you, but it says, as a founding member of the Mystery Science Theater 3000 Revival League, blank, where I fill in my name, is one of the proud 48,270 who joined Joel Hodgson to help hashtag bring back MST3K. This member's name and ID number can be verified at, and it's got the website for mst3k.com/league, and there's a cute picture of the satellite of love on the back there, and yes, it does kind of look like a dog bone. But that is really, really cool. See, I thought the sticker went on the card, but it actually will go on the membership certificate, so I have to print that myself when I have ink in my printer and good quality paper to do it. But yeah, so I get my official Gizmonic Institute logo sticker, and I'm really, really happy. Like I said, I'm harping a little bit on the fact that the shirt's not perfect because I'm that way, but... let me get a really good look again, because maybe I'm bitching for not. Okay, I'm trying to get the collar lined up just perfectly straight here. I mean, I guess I'll know best when I put it on. You see, now when I'm holding it up, it doesn't look crooked. So I don't know, maybe it's not. Maybe it's just the back that's crooked. But, I mean, my hair will cover that most of the time anyway. And as long as... see, that doesn't even look crooked either. I don't know. To my eye in real life, it looks really crooked, but maybe it's not as bad as I think, so I don't know. Whatever. The point is, I love the shirt. It's really soft, too. Next Level Apparel is the company that makes it, so I'm not familiar with their work, but it feels really nice. The transfer feels nice. It's got nice, vibrant colors, and I really like how the art turned out, so I'm excited. So I will definitely do more unboxings, unbaggings, whatever, when I get the rest of my goodies, which should be coming over the course of this year at some point. I don't know. But I'm really stoked. I was worried about my membership card because it was mailed separately from the other items, and they apparently start shipping in, I think, November. So I was a little worried that maybe it got lost in the shuffle, but I should have known to trust Joel and to trust the gang at MST because... you know, they're going to take good care of us. I know they're going to come through on all their promises, and all the rewards we'll get here. And, oh, just to give you guys a little news, so you know where to find MST when it does come out, it will be airing on Netflix. I don't know when it will be released. I believe it'll just be like a typical Netflix series where they will release all the episodes at once. I believe it's going to be 12. I can't remember because based on like certain levels of money raised was going to determine how many episodes are going to be shot. And I know there was a holiday special added as a bonus incentive at the end if we could get the numbers high enough. And we did do that. We achieved all our goals and then some. So I'm thinking it's going to be 12 regular episodes in the season and a Christmas episode. But I could be mistaken. It could be 13 in a bonus. I don't know for sure. But as I find out more news, I will definitely share it here if it's something that interests you guys at all. But I'm really, really, like, I feel so good about taking part in this campaign. I know to a lot of people, you're probably thinking, you're always bitching that you're broke and you spent like $200 to bring back a TV show. But for someone, you know, who has a mental illness, who has a really hard time dealing with the world outside my little box and outside of this house, something that consistently brings me joy and laughter and that I can watch ad nauseum. I mean, I have episodes that I've seen upwards of 100 times, I guarantee you. It never stops entertaining me. It never stops making me feel good. It never stops making me feel like I can embrace my geekiness and my differences, and that, you know, these crazy, twisted, brilliant minds behind this show understand me. I won't hesitate in saying, because he's very public and open about it, that Frank Conniff, who played TV's Frank on the show, is also a sufferer of mental illness. He has depression. He's also got a lot of years in alcoholism recovery. So fight on. That, I'm so impressed with him. I know him tangentially from social media. I mean, I can't say we're close friends, but we've chatted a couple of times. He's a wonderful man. I admire him so much. I think he's terrific. I don't know. I just feel like we can get our geek on together, MST fans. It's a fandom that I love being a part of. It's pretty much the only fandom I think that I'm a part of. But, like, I would love to go, I would love if they had, like, just a strict MST3K con. Like, I don't go to cons in the city. The only con I've ever been to is Monster Mania, which is a horror convention in Cherry Hill, New Jersey, and also in Hunt Valley, Maryland. I haven't been to the Hunt Valley one, but since my husband and I started attending Monster Mania in March of 2014, this year, 2017, in March, is going to be our 7th consecutive New Jersey version of this con. We haven't missed one yet, and we love it so much. I don't go to, like, the Javits Center or the ones in the city, Comic-Con and all that. I think they're too crazy, they're too overpriced, they're just too chaotic. Monster Mania feels like family and a reunion, and just, I don't know. I can't describe the vibe I get. I have a feeling if there was a con strictly for MST3K, it would probably have that kind of vibe, because I feel like all of us like-minded freaks would get together and embrace each other and have the best time ever. So I hope that that's something that can maybe happen someday. We'll see. I know that they've made appearances, the actors, at other cons. But like I said, that's out of my budget, out of my comfort zone. I don't know that I could handle that. But anyway, if by any chance, as unlikely as it may be, that anyone involved with MST were to see this video, in particular Frank, who I adore, I just want to take this chance to thank you all so much for making this little girl feel like she can let her freak flag fly, feel not so alone, feel not so much like damaged goods, find a place where I can feel at home and happy and joyful and escape from the bullshit drudgery of life with depression. You guys can't possibly know what this show has meant to me, and that's why it was $200 absolutely well spent. It was an investment in something that will continue to bring me great joy, and I know will continue to do so for many others. I've met some wonderful friends through Facebook groups that worship this show as I do. Shout out to my friend Gary, who has a Facebook group, and his new wife Anne, who just, you know, help keep us kids with issues together in such a happy, positive, safe environment where we just make each other laugh and inform each other, educate each other. I always say we kids with issues find each other, and I really, truly do believe that. And this show has just helped me in more ways than I can imagine. So this is more than just an unboxing. This is more than just getting stuff. This is my love letter to MST3K, to Joel, and to everyone, past and present and hopefully future, that will be involved in this amazing endeavor. You guys are phenomenal. I love you all. I'm so grateful to you for what you do. I cannot wait for the new episodes to start airing and to get the rest of my stuff. I'm hoping that when my little zippy drive thing, that I know it has a special name, comes, that it'll be Tom Servo, because he's my favorite. You either get Tom Servo or Crow. You don't get a choice. It's random, but I'm putting it out into the universe. I'd really love to get Servo. Crow used to be my favorite character, actually, but he's a little more showy. He's a little more flamboyant. Servo is more like, not the straight man, because he's really funny. He's more cerebral and, like, laid back, I think, and, like, well, not laid back. He's more cerebral and intense, I think. And I can identify and relate with him more. So, yeah, I'm hoping I get Servo, but I'm not going to bitch if I get Crow either. But yeah, so I know this ended up being really long. It wasn't supposed to be, but story of my life, right? Thank you guys so much for watching. If you have never seen an episode of MST3K, look for it. Look for riff tracks, look for Cinematic Titanic, find it, buy it, support them. It's a small business endeavor. It's not ever had like major studio backing in terms of like so many other shows out there. Give to them if you can. Throw them a few bucks. Give them some words of praise. Look for them on social media. They're all out there. Just show them some love because they deserve it. So thank you so much for watching, guys. Please give this a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. It would mean the world to me. Have a wonderful day. Please subscribe if you haven't already and you see something you like and you feel like you would fit into my wonderful world of freakdom, because it's a complicated place, but it certainly beats the alternative. So thank you so much for watching, guys. Have an awesome day, and I will see you soon. Bye.